What's up, everyone? So recently, Duel just released a new update which allows us to solve a problem that's been plaguing us for a very long time. So eventually, when you get pretty late game, right, you're gonna have a lot of B-grade fragments, right? So much that it just eats up your inventory, and like you don't want to summon for B grades because it eats up your fighter slots, which they kind of helped alleviate by adding more slots. But eventually, like you're gonna have so many B grades that like, what do I do with these? They're just sitting there. They're not doing anything, right? But they did fix the problem by raising the cap of how many B grade fragments you have over 9,999 to 99k. But even after this, with this recent update, they made it so that you can sell your B grade fragments, your B cards, and your B factional cards. For every one, you get 90 for factionals, and every non-factional, you get 60 per one card. And every fragment, you get one. So it's 1-to-1 value per fragment, which is really nice. Now, what do these coins give you? These coins that you can trade your fragments for. So these coins are substitution coins, and these substitution coins allow you to buy some really good materials for your fighters. Most importantly, the soul cores. Now, if you look at the prices of everything here, it kind of relatively is similar to the cost of the general store. Like this would be 1-to-1. The workshop tokens would be 1-to-1 if you don't look at the 10% discount. The boost stones, I think it's like you get 20 for 3,000 gems or something like that. And for the soul cores, you get about 10 for every 200 gems. I think it goes up to like 250, so it's like 600-ish gems for like 30, so it's like about like 2-to-1, I think. But if you look at the substitution shop, it's 2-to-1. But the one thing is, soul cores are really hard to get. Like they're really hard to get, and they're kind of expensive if you spend money. So I never spend money on soul cores. They're just really expensive, right? And like this game's been out for a year and a half. Soul cores came out like a while ago, and I only have 2 characters that are level 100 soul core. That's how rare they are. So what is actually the best way of using this? I think if you have cards like here, just sell them all. Just sell them all. If your fighter's waiting, if you have a fighter that's waiting to get SSS, or you might want to say, just hold on to something. But either way, just scrap them all, salvage them, get those coins, and buy soul cores. But there is another thing you want to do. Now, eventually we come to a point where like you have so many Zangiefs, Blancas, Hondas, whatever. Right? You have so many of them, and they're just eating up your fighter slots, right? That you probably started making a bunch of extra dupe SSS fighters, right? Like I've already scrapped like 8 of them already, so I just made this one just for example, right, for you guys. So I made an extra poison. I had a bunch already that I scrapped already. What you want to do, because you're probably gonna have a bunch of these, is you're gonna want to scrap this. When you scrap this, you get back 9 A+ poisons if it's 5 stars, and you get back 144 factional B cards. 144 factional B cards. Now, how much is that worth? 144 times, was it 90? You get about 13,000 coins there. 13,000 coins, okay? Now, the beauty of this is, let's say you scrap, it's only cost 500 gems, right? 500 gems and some trash that you're never gonna use ever again, right? So you spend 500 gems, you downgrade this fighter, you get back 9 A+ poisons, and you get 144 cards, which is how many thousand coins it was again? Whatever, right? So, and then what you do here is you go back to Awakened, you go to your poison, and you just start feeding her and leveling her up again. Now, the minimum you want to level up to is SS+, because that's what gives you 144 B grade cards back, okay? Now, your poison here, you do this, you feed her again, okay? Now you have S+. If you try to return her, you don't get 144, you get 36. So you want to keep feeding her until she becomes S+. Let's see, how do I do this? Poison, I now need an I need an S+ to feed her. Okay, so let me just make an S+ Honda. I don't need you. I don't need you. Right, you're basically just turning A grade fighters into B cards. Okay, like I don't need 5 extra Hondas, 4 extra Blancas, 6 extra Zangiefs. I don't need any of these, right? So basically I'm turning them into B cards. So let's just finish this process here, right? Okay, now my poison is an SS. Okay, return, you get 108. I don't want 108, I want 144. Okay, so there's a Zangief here, feed Elena, feed a Mad Ryu. I'm pretty sure we all have like 80 million Mad Ryus, right? So we don't need Mad Ryus, we don't need them at all actually. So now we got another SS, now we have another S+, and then you feed the poison, you feed the Zangief to the poison, and now you have an SS+ poison. Even though she was originally SSS 5 stars, we're just downgrading her and feeding her again, returning her. You get back 2 A+ poisons plus 144 cards. That's basically 288 cards I just got, right? So now, if you just repeat the process, you do it over and over again, it's gonna cost you 500 gems each time, but it's totally worth it because how much do you get again? I forgot the number again. Every 500 gems, right? You throw away some A grades, you throw away some B cards or B grades, and you end up with 144 times 90. You end up with, let's say 13,000 gems, right? And then 13,000 gems gives you how much again? 13,000 gems divided by coins. Divided by 400 times 20 is 648. So basically, you're spending 500 gems to downgrade a character to get 640-ish soul cores. But the most important part is, you probably already had all those B grade cards. You probably already have a ton of fragments, and you're basically throwing all your A grades and turning them into B cards so that you can scrap them and turn them into soul cores. So let me do that right now. Okay, I'm not sure how much B cards everyone has. All I know is that I have a ton. All right, and I need a lot of soul cores because I only have how many soul cores? I only got. Where are my soul cores at? I don't even know where my soul cores. Where are my soul cores at? Soul cores. I only have 2,000 soul cores. It costs like 4,000 to go from like 40 to like 80, and it costs like another 6,000 to go like 80 to 100. Or was it 4? I forgot the numbers, right? But it's really expensive. Right? So it basically costs you 10,000 to go to 40 to 100. And then there's 120, which I can't even dream of doing because that's stupid expensive. Okay, but now since I have 2,343, and I have a bajillion B grades, let's just see what I actually get in the end. Okay, so we're gonna sell all this. Sell. Okay, I just got 18,000. Wait a second. Why is it taking so long? This is obnoxious, but whatever. Can't sell those. Okay. Okay, that was relatively fast. Okay, sell. Oh, this will take a while. Okay. Okay, yeah. One by one, apparently. I can't just max this, but it's okay. I don't think they expect people to have over 10,000, even though it should be expected. Because we've been having this problem forever. Okay, I sold everything. How many coins do I have? I now have 250,000 coins. That's a lot of coins. Let's just... Wait a second. Oh, this is painful. Oh, this is actually painful. All right, well, let me think about this. Oh, wow. 200K divided by 400 is 625 clicks. Well, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and make this super long video of me cooking this that many times, but I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm gonna end up getting 12. Is that right? Hold on. 255K divided by 400 times 20. I'm getting 12,000 soul cores from this. 12,000 soul cores from this. Is that right? Seems like 12,000. 12,000 is a lot. That's another level 100 right there. And maybe in another half year I'll get another 12,000. Who knows? But this value is very, very good. I think this is probably the best thing you're gonna be able to buy from the substitution shop, based on your B grades and your useless A grades that you're gonna have 1,000,000 of, right? I have like 1,000 arcade coins that I just don't want to use because, like, well, I'm gonna spend it on what? Where's some of you at? Like, where are all these factional characters that I want to summon? Action Guy's pretty good. The new Makoto's not bad at all, but you know what? I'll just wait until like 3 new characters come out before I just blow those arcade coins. And once I blow those arcade coins, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like 80 million Mad Ryus and like 40 Zangiefs, whatever. And I'm gonna turn those into SS pluses, and then I'm gonna scrap those and turn those into B grade cards. I'm gonna scrap the B grade cards into substitution coins. I'm gonna substitution coins and spend it on soul cores. I'm gonna sit here for an hour just buying this, okay? But I think that's the plan, guys. I think that's the most efficient way of doing it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you around.